Hey everybody, I hope you're good. It's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I'm getting prepared to do the big cook for me and Chris. I know that a lot of you are in the same boat, getting ready for friends and family and folks from out of town. So bless you, bless you, bless you. I hope that you all have the perfect Thanksgiving for you. I have two journals to go into the shop today. They are farm. They're not farm themed, but I really did gravitate to this fabric that I found at Michael's not long ago because it is I'm a seasonal farm worker. I have a job 6 months out of the year doing the public relations for a small family farm here, and I really, really love the fabric because it reminded me of our farm trucks. We have a lot of vintage like farm trucks that are really super cool, and I love trucks anyway, so we put a really simple beaded spine on here. This particular one is called Star Farms. I really liked the cork star that my friend Judy sent me. She and her sweet husband Sandy came by with just tons and tons and tons of love, love, love. See, Judy's a card maker, so she always has like these offcuts that she brings me. So it really does absolutely just enhance the potential for super creativity as you are using this creative journal. Sometimes we call this a flow journal. It just has a mix of papers, vintage items. The thing that I love to do with these is I love to curate little clusters for you guys. This one is curated to enhance the actual page under here. Again, another curated piece that you can use. It's really fun to use these journals to create art trading cards or to like put together clusters, I think people are doing like circular clusters. You can make bookmarks. Lots of vintage paper for you to have fun with. I love the yellowing and the foxing of vintage paper. I think it's just really one of those really beautiful things to work with. And when you look at a current text from a current book and then you match it to this modern Priscilla cookbook, which was like 1930, it's just amazing, isn't it? The characteristics and the colors that paper takes on. And I think that's why I'm just always, always interested in paper in general. I know that a lot of us have a big affection for text pages, different sorts of paper, whether it be like this is a vintage National Geographic map, whether it's things like that, or, maybe we are a card maker like my friend Judy. This would make a really sweet card right here. More card ephemera right here. The Orion arm of the Milky Way. I think that we all need something shiny and something to look up to and something to be inspired by. Another cluster that says bright. Anytime you see a paper clip, that's going to be a cluster of items that kind of go together that you might want to look for a theme in. Or take all your cluster stuff and just put it on a table and have a go at it. This little pocket is called Dreams Come True. C'est si bon. Life is good. Thanks a million. A nice little clustered arrangement right here. My friend Leanne sent me this exquisite paper that I absolutely adore. We have more text pages right here. Vintage photographs. Love vintage photographs or vintage images from magazines. I think are just really fun. This is my happy place. This is an item from Judy. Thinking of you from Judy. Anytime that you guys see anything in these books, you can pull it out and just work with it straight from the book. I did an example of how these books work. If you'll look in my videos, the one that I did right before this is an example of a wrap binding and how the insertion technique works with these signatures. So you'll have all of that in the other video. This one says hello. Chris uses earthwood strings, and I think the envelopes that those strings come in are so super cool. Loved this image here. I thought that this was really super neat as well. I do really kind of like religious ephemera. I used to have a lot of it, and you know, just over the years it's been kind of depleted as I've just used it and used it and used it. It's an old copy of Jane Eyre. You know, so if you're, you know, like if you're creating, you'll also find these little collections. I do 2 collections per book. If you're wanting to fill another journal or another book, or, you know, if you're doing mixed media, if you are glue booking, creative journals are full of ephemera and images that are perfect for glue booking. This one is called Mon Petit Poulet, Little Chicken. The only thing that I remember being La Petite was when we were French, La Petite Chouchou, which means my little cabbage. It's a term of endearment. Guys, if you're still with me, hang out, because at the end of this video, we are going to be doing a Christmas craft. So I think you'll really, really enjoy it. And it's something that you can do really easily. So hang out. Stay with me. The Etsy store is having a 20% off sale that starts today through the 27th, which I think is Monday. Might be Sunday. It's Monday. Okay. 20% off any orders over $35. So it's a great way to support people like me who craft for a living, and people who are not corporate. You know, I love that little meme that says, you know, when you buy from a small artist or a small business, that your purchase helps a kid get ballet lessons, or helps mom and dad buy groceries, or so much in my case, helps my bottom line. That's all there is to it. My bottom line. You help my bottom line. 4 signatures, 8 pockets, 12 pages, 12 sheets, 24 pages per signature. And I can't do math in my head, so we'll just leave it at that. So I hope you really, really love these. I do have some pocket letters to show you, so we'll go through those right quick before we start on our little craft. That I know that you guys are going to enjoy this a whole lot. It's something that you can do without special supplies, and I think that's really super, super important at this stage of the game, since it's a wee late to be like making huge Christmas gifts. Okay, this is Be Inspired. So we have Be Inspired for you, good times, happy, sweet dreams, friends, happy, the South, times, you're simply the best, better than all the rest. Okay, sing it with me. Better than anyone. Love Tina Turner. Good, sweet, outdoor, thinking of you. This is, I can't pronounce the Smoth name. And then this one says adventure. Pocket letters are $15, $5 to ship. Remember, we're doing the 20% off any orders over $35. Home is where the heart is. Capture smiles. Beautiful dreams. Life is grand. Memory pockets. Magically delicious. I bought Lucky Charms the other day, and I was like, oh, they still are magically delicious. Over the moon. Another moth I can't pronounce. Hope. Under the trees. Have a wonderful day. Dream. Of all the gifts life could send, the best is knowing you're my friend. This says smile. Sign. Happy. Our family. And I think that says everyone right there. I do have more pocket letters in the shop, so do check those out. These are just the 3 newest. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Hello. This says hello. We are family. Being. Another moth that I can't pronounce. Important phone numbers. Never stop exploring. Thinking of you. Memories. Cherish. A little hello. It also says happiness is like a cup of coffee or something. It has kind of a coffee theme going on here. You're simply the best. This one does not have a word associated with it. Home is where the heart is. Hello. And this one is a star. All right. Let's get on with our little craft project. I am making wrapped Christmas trees. Close your eyes. It's been really fun to do this project. I did it last year. I'll show you ones. These are the ones that I made last year, and these were my gifts for friends and family. I love the way they turned out. I love the simplicity of it. I also like that you can kind of deconstruct it and like do it your way. If you've got extra yarn, twine, whatever, you'll need yarn, you'll need twine, you'll need some glue. You know, if you want to put some embellishments on here, then that's kind of up to you. You can see what I did last year with this one. I just put brads in here. You'll also need some cardboard. This is, I'm just using things like pizza boxes, cracker boxes, cereal boxes, things like that. And kind of look at this to see if I can measure it for you guys. All I'm doing, y'all, is I'm just getting one pattern and just using that pattern over and over. Now these are about 6.5, so they're 6.5 inches tall. And it's been really fun, and it's a way that I can kind of use up some supplies and kind of flex some creativity and be seasonal at the same time. So let's get started. I'll show you how I did the back of this one. We're going to make this one. I did a loop and I glued the loop down, and then I decided which sort of twine I want, yarn that I wanted to use. Now in this case I'm using a white yarn, and I glued the tail of that down as well. So what we want to do now is kind of pull this around and just start wrapping. Not like Snoop Dogg, but you know, wrapping. When I was a little girl, we used to go to Rauch Industries in Gastonia. Marshall Rauch was the founder of Rauch Industries, and he made Christmas ornaments. These were elaborate Christmas ornaments. They were satin balls. You know, if you're familiar, you can probably remember the like Christmas ball kits that you used to buy that had the ball. And sometimes it was, you know, like a wrapped satin ball. You would have findings like beads and baubles and charms and all kinds of things to put onto your Christmas ornament. I am kind of tilting this in a way, but totally not necessary, okay? I'm just kind of, I don't have my glasses on, and I'm trying to not have to figure out, A, where my glasses are, and B, I'd like to just get finished with this. So, when I was a little girl, we would go to Roche Industries. They made Christmas ornaments all year long. What were you doing at Roche Industries when you were a little girl? My daddy made the display racks for Roche Industries. So he actually made the metal racks that the Christmas ornaments were displayed on, or the Christmas ornament kits, you know. So it looked like a Christmas morning explosion all year long. So it was really fun to go over there because you could just kind of, you know, they would let us pick, you know, whatever we wanted, and they would let us play while our daddies were doing business and all that kind of thing. And it was really, 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 really fun to go over there. All right, we've reached the end of that. So what I want to do is kind of pull this, and don't worry, y'all, if you see the cardboard coming through. That's okay. It's not that big a deal. I'm going to get my tacky glue. Give it a good shake. Should have taken the top off first. Let's put just a little bit of glue right here. And then I can kind of stick this right here. And then I did kind of do it like that, you know, just to kind of hold everything in place. Now we're going to do the trunk right down there. So let's go ahead and cut this off. Kids would love this. And you could do different things. You know, you can make round balls, or you could make cylindrical sort of Christmas things with it. You can do whatever you want. All right, we're going to use some of this handy dandy twine here. When I was driving, I don't drive anymore. I don't have a car anymore. I would go to the Dollar Tree and pick up this twine, because it was just like, it just became one of those things that I really used a lot. So I used it like in the garden, you know, to tie up plants. And I also use old clothes in the garden to tie up plants. You know, something is just past its prime, and I don't think that I can, in good conscience, put it in the Goodwill basket. You know, if it's just too far gone, by golly, then I tend to use it in my garden. You do have to be copious with your glue right here just to make everything kind of hold in place. And now we're going to put some more glue on the back. So you definitely have a back and a front, but not so much, you know? I mean, you can definitely still do something with the back of this, right? So you could like do the same design. Okay, so there's just the simple tree. And it's really kind of got that farmhouse style going with it, you know? Looks kind of farmhouse-ish. All right, so that's what we have so far. Hold on a second. And your fingers are going to get so sticky. Come on, baby. You're either going to go right there, or you're going to get cut off. There we go. All right, now I'm going to rub my fingers off for just a minute. I forgot to bring a cloth up here. So, highlights from this video: 20% off, Black Friday sale, orders over $35. And that does go through Monday. All right, now we're going to do the little, we're going to pretend this is a strand of lights, right? So we're going to flip it on the back and just start wrapping. I did not glue this down. I think you'll be fine, just like it is. And I gotta tell you, the people that I've given these to love them. I have a friend, Cindy, and I have known her practically all my life. And I made her a Christmas ornament, an angel, when I was like 16 years old. And do you know, she still has it. And she still uses it on her Christmas tree. So I know, the sweetest thing ever. Oh, man. You do get a good workout there. Shake that glue. All right. Now, this is still the back of the tree. But you know, it's not so back that it has to be relegated into being the back of the tree, because it's still very pretty. All right, so there we go. We have done a really simple wrapped tree. You can do a lot of different things, y'all. I just have some buttons right here. I think Judy gave me these as well. So, you know, got buttons. You can definitely do like the brads, you know, these small tacky brads. Not tacky, but T-A-C-K, like something that you would tack down. And see, there we go. It's so fun. It's so fun, and it's so rustic, and it's just, you know, it's just fun. It's just fun to do, y'all. Okay, thanks for hanging out today, and I will talk to you guys soon. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.